I was having a conversation with a friend of mine right now, and he's like, why is Floyd fighting again? I go, because he needs money. He was like, what? How? Floyd made more money than anybody ever. It's like, yeah, but he spent more money than everybody ever.
Yeah, I try to stay out of that because I don't know, like, the real situation with Floyd, because I'm not really in tune on it. But the only thing with Floyd that's kind of weird to me is, like, he love boxing so much. Like, you gotta actually be around him. Like, he wanna be in the gym. He wanna, like, so it'd be hard for me to just believe, like, okay, he's just dead broke. Like, I don't know. It's hard to believe that.
Well, if he's not dead broke, he's definitely got issues.
Yeah.
Right? So he's got a bunch of lawsuits where he owes money. You know, Logan Paul says he owes him money. He owes money for some other things. I don't know. I'm with you. I don't know.
Now look, we all know Floyd built his entire brand on being Money Mayweather, right? Private jets, stacks of cash, diamond watches that cost more than a small apartment building. So when Rogan says that even a guy who made historic paydays can burn through money if the faucet never turns off, you gotta pause for a second and think about it.
Floyd spends money like it's a tap. Like he's got a tap, just like unlimited amount of money. Money's just flowing. And even as much money as he's made in his career, which he's probably made as much, if not more money than any boxer ever, like there's all these lawsuits. Like he hasn't been paying things, and he owes money on this and owes money on that. And it's like, and then he's got to come out of retirement.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough. I think it's just the lifestyle that Floyd lived.
Yes.
I think he can't fathom to just live a modest lifestyle. It's like he got to be lavish.
Right. He's got to have those videos where it shows you all the watches, where he opens the case up, you know.
All the money. He got to show that he got $1 million in his backpack. And, you know, he got the latest watch and the latest car, and look what I just bought.
And when you get into latest watches and latest cars, you get into that shit. Like, boy, that money goes quick.
Yeah.
Bugattis are like 3 million. There's watches that are 3-5 million. That's crazy. So you buy a watch and a car, you're down 10. Mm-hmm. That's nuts. That's nuts.
Crazy.
This is just the boxing world talking, and boxing people talk a lot. But Rogan makes a point that hits harder than people realize. When your lifestyle includes Bugattis, luxury watches worth millions, and houses that look like resorts, the burn rate gets insane. I mean, think about it. Most of us celebrate if we buy a new phone, but in that world, you're casually dropping the price of a sports car on a wristwatch. You can feel everyone realizing how quickly even legendary earnings can shrink. Then suddenly the spotlight swings over to Mike Tyson, and the vibe changes instantly, because when Tyson starts talking, the entire boxing world listens.
Are we going to see you in there, Mike? I know obviously we were excited about you and Floyd. Is that still happening, or is that...
Yeah, it's happening. Shit, yeah, it's happening. You think I'd give that up? I was minding my business. He challenged me.
You look good. How you feeling physically?
Incredible.
You've been training?
Listen, I was wearing an extra large. It looks like I'm wearing large now.
Looking good, man. Still looking scary.
And then comes the moment everyone online clips for headlines. The question about knocking Floyd out. Now you'd expect Tyson to lean into that dramatic storyline, right? Instead, he does the opposite. He calms the room down and basically says there's no animosity, it's just boxing. It's just two fighters putting on a show.
But you said you wanted to knock out Floyd, Mike. Where's all this animosity coming from? This is supposed to be a fun exhibition.
I have no animosity. You know, we as boxers, we're two fighters, we're boxing.
So this is going to be a show?
I'm not knocking out anybody. Nobody's knocking me out. We're going to fight. We're going to fight.
It's going to be a nice show for the people to watch. Is it still happening? Any new details you could share?
Yes, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Thank God. Thank God. I'm so grateful for it.
He understands entertainment, but he also respects the craft. So while the internet wants chaos, Tyson is reminding everyone that exhibitions are about spectacle and celebration of the sport. But of course, the boxing conversation never stays calm for long. Because after Tyson speaks, the commentary train starts rolling again, and suddenly analysts start tossing theories like confetti. Michael Bisping pops into the conversation explaining how rumors about Mayweather being broke have circulated for years, and he admits he doesn't know if it's true, but he also acknowledges that when someone spends aggressively, people start asking questions.
Is this fight happening because Floyd is going broke? Absolutely. All right, we're just going to get that out of the way right away. Floyd has lost a lot of money, which is why he's continuing to fight through his career.
Mayweather's broke. I said, no. He's like, no, really, Mayweather's broke. Now, I don't know if it's true.
Right.
This is what this guy told me. I'm like, how could he be broke? He's like, yo, he spends like crazy.
Yeah.
Spends like
I
crazy.
mean, it only can go but so long. I mean, and you're not fighting.
Yeah.
Because I don't see Mayweather even doing any goofy shit like that.
And that's the interesting thing about combat sports. Perception becomes its own storyline. Even if everything is fine financially, once the rumor mill starts turning, every new fight announcement becomes fuel for speculation. Then you've got Stephen A. Smith stepping in with the classic Stephen A. delivery. Numbers, luxury purchases, massive real estate investments, the whole financial empire narrative. And you know Stephen A. doesn't whisper when he talks about money. He delivers it like he's announcing the final round of a championship fight.
This is the 50, which comes up to about 140 million that you're throwing around. I don't understand this, but here's all I gotta say. Don't go to the damn poker table. Don't go to the blackjack table. Don't go to the slot machine for crying out loud, even if it's only asking you for $1. Don't do it. Stay the hell out of the casino other than your performance.
Right. He also spent heavily on luxury goods, including a $402 million 60-building acquisition in New York, on top of just carrying around $80,000 in Louis V backpacks, in which he was caught spending $500,000 in Louis V in one sitting.
The most chaotic energy in this entire discussion comes from Chael Sonnen, because Sonnen does what Sonnen always does. He throws the entire script out the window. Sonnen basically says the numbers people repeat in boxing are often exaggerated, that the industry loves gigantic headlines about billion-dollar earnings and $100 million checks.
Of course he's broke. He's a gambling addict. He's got baby mamas all over the... What do you mean is he broke? Of course he's broke. What boxer do you know that isn't broke? What a ridiculous question. But it's the fact that they're attempting to tease him. I mean, first off, they're asking the question. Look, I've told you until I'm blue in the face. The numbers that you hear in boxing simply aren't true. Floyd made $1 billion. No, he didn't. Floyd and Conor made $500 million. No, they didn't. Of course they didn't. Nobody's ever confirmed that. Literally nobody. And it's the same thing with the check. I got $100 million for a fight. Oh, you did? Who signed the check? Whoever signed the check is going to want credit for it. There's never been a time that $1 million check was written and the dude that wrote the check didn't make sure that somebody found out he wrote the check. So who wrote the check? Floyd's got a whole bunch of them, apparently. He got $1 billion. Who wrote the check?
And that's a fascinating point, because boxing has always lived somewhere between reality and mythology. Promoters promote, fighters promote themselves, fans amplify everything, and suddenly a number becomes legend before anyone checks the math. Sonnen isn't necessarily saying Floyd didn't earn enormous money. He's questioning the exact figures people throw around like confetti.
Money made, that's all I do is get money. Today is a rose gold day, as you can see. Arnold Schwarzenegger, limited edition AP, all factory. 1.8 million right here. The $20 bills section. We like to call this the Andrew Jackson section, but I like to call it wallpaper. 200,000 in 20s. I heard in the song you can get the biggest Chanel bag in the store if you want it. Well, it's the biggest Chanel bag in the world. I got this bag from Karl Lagerfeld. R.I.P. May he rest in peace. Money getting motherfucker like myself, always showing out, always talking shit. Like 1.8 million, you know how it is. Check it out. Let them know it's all hundreds. Money made all motherfucking day.
Then there's the moment where the conversation references comments from 50 Cent. And you already know when 50 Cent enters a boxing conversation, it's going to come with jokes, sarcasm, and a little bit of trolling energy.
Mayweather to unretire, resume boxing after his Tyson exhibition, ESPN. So that's the article that I just went over for you guys. And let's see what Boo Boo, aka Curtis, aka 50 Cent, man. Let's see what he talking about. He says in the comments or whatever, in his caption, he talking about broke. You gotta box till you drop, champ. Ain't nobody gonna watch that ish. LOL. The game is crazy right now, bro. The game is absolutely bonkers right now. You got an almost 50-year-old Floyd suing Showtime in Espinoza, claiming they wronged him and withheld money in some like secret accounts or funneled his money elsewhere. And he's suing for a bunch of money.
Even years after stepping away from official competition, Floyd still controls the narrative. One potential exhibition announcement, and suddenly every podcast, analyst, and fan forum is debating his finances, his motivations, and his legacy all over again. That's influence. Whether you love him, criticize him, or just watch the drama unfold, you're still watching Floyd Mayweather's story play out in real time. And if a potential showdown with Tyson actually materializes, even as an exhibition, you already know the hype machine will go into overdrive, because boxing thrives on big personalities colliding, and when two of the most recognizable names in combat sports history even mention sharing a ring, the entire internet lights up. So here we are, watching one of the sport's most polarizing legends continue to keep the spotlight exactly where he wants it. And whether the truth is somewhere in the middle, somewhere in the numbers, or somewhere in Floyd's own strategy, one thing is certain. The moment Floyd Mayweather's name enters the conversation, the boxing world stops scrolling and starts listening.